Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more of the slaying of the Spire. This time we shall be turning our attention to the final character, also returning from the first game, though from what I hear playing rather differently, the Defect. 75 starting max health, 99 money. Don't they all? An automaton eternally modifying itself to survive. Deploys orb technology when it must fight. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. Construct. What have you become? He's our max HP by 11, 150 gold, or transform a strike and a defend. Strike, 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 strike. Defend, 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 defend. One zap, one dual cast. So far, so typical. Hey, it's Vantum again. Shop. Not for a solid while. I am tempted by this, I have to say. Alright. I get a Refract and a subroutine. Refract, deal 9 damage twice, channel 2 glass. Glass deals damage to all enemies and decreases damage every turn. Subroutine, whenever you play a power, gain an energy. I recognize that one. Glass is brand new, though. Here's our lightning. The end of turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy, evokes to deal 8. May as well play that. It's not going to do me much because I don't have any other powers. Sure, I'll refract. Okay, glass deals 4 damage to all enemies at the end of the turn and reduces by 1. Evoke is a flat 8, it looks like. Nope, also goes down. It now does 6. Okay, so it does double what the passive does. One down. Skim, draw 3 cards. Iteration, the first time you draw a status card each turn, draw 2 cards. Sweeping Beam, 6 damage to all enemies, draw a card. I could try and play Power Deck. Provided I draw the other power first, that one becomes free. Might be nice. It is not currently free. That is not ideal. It's fine. Refract would kill one of them. But leave myself open for the other one. Let's just do a strike, strike, defend instead. Take much less damage. Play the subroutine. Slimed does nothing but gets out of my deck. That is now free. A little chunk more damage. That and that, and down you go. Three damage if the enemy intends to attack, apply weak, 0 cost. Momentum Strike, deal 10 damage, reduce this card's cost to 0. Not bad. And just straight up 9 block leap. Don't really have anything that matches with any of these right now. So what's most useful on its own? Maybe that one? Maybe? Sure, I'll grab the map. What's the worst that could happen having that clogging up my deck? Surely nothing. Subroutine iteration. Dual cast strike. Solid damage. Sadly, that does not count as a status. Play some weak and some block. More weak. I can't quite kill you. It's close. Take another chip of damage. Buffer, prevent the next time you would lose HP, and it's a power. Yes, please. Also, Claw is still here, that's good to know. And Glacier. 6 block channel 2 Frost. Definitely taking the buffer, though. And smithing it, too. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose HP. Always helpful. Block the damage. Hit you anyway, just because you're on the lowest health. Status cards, more status cards. Fortunately, there's an app for that. 2 glass, that was 4, right? So you would be dead anywho. I can't even play it, though. Why am I even thinking about it if I can't even play it? This is a pretty bad turn. There goes the buffer. Now we do refract, definitely. Bang. Bang, boom, boom. You're doing more damage, so that goes to you. Strike, strike. This would do 8, 3, 3, 3. Not quite enough. That'll kill, though. Fight through. 13 block, add 2 wounds to your draw pile. Channel a plasma, which gains an energy every turn. 6 block, add a dazed to your discard pile. It's not the most awful thing in the world. But maybe I should grab the plasma. Yeah. Why not? Alright, the glass might be alright against you. That first, then that. I gain 1 power back. Play another orb. Not yet, though. Not yet. It's not so useful yet. go for the plasma instead. Comes free. Doing a whole lot of nothing this turn, unfortunately. It's a lot of nonsense. Taking some damage here, for sure. Bam, bam, bam. Now I think we go for that. Still gonna take some more damage, unfortunately. But the glass is gonna be very good against these guys. Fusion. Dual cast that. They're all dead. And we got a lucky fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, you gain 15 gold. Ooh, a darkness. Turn on 1 dark, trigger the passive ability of all orbs. Gain 2 focus this turn. Whenever you play a power, channel 1 lightning. Go power deck. And I want to go this way, I think. Shop. There's the Eternal Armor that we unlocked recently. Upon pickup, enchant 3 cards with Adroit, gain 3 block. This was pretty good when I had it before. Tesla Coil, deal 3 damage, trigger all lightning against the enemy. First time you play a 0-cost attack each turn, return it to your hand. That plus Claw seems like a brilliant combination. FTL is always pretty good. Let's clear out a strike. Grab the FTL. Grab that too. I have 2 0-cost attacks now. So that should trigger fairly often. Plus it's a power. If you're under your turn without block, gain 6 block. I love it. HP regain. It's Big Bird. Alright. Storm. Iteration block. Subroutine. A little late for it. But it's still gonna be okay. You've got things like Buffer. Play FTL first, then Buffer. Should be very helpful here, because you're only doing single attacks. So that full blocks. Now you're not doing a single attack. Channel more stuff. Channel more stuff. Heal. Bag of marbles. Applies vulnerable at the start of combat. Boot sequence is quite nice. Guaranteed to come out the first turn and provide you with some initial block to start getting things set up. I'll take that one. I'll take some more gold for the upcoming shop. Two of these fellas. Damage. I could still block once. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll kill it. No problem. Buffer, it's more than enough defense. Do that for the energy. Play everything. FTL first, of course. That turns that free. Gives me more lightning. More lightning. And down we go. Double energy exhaust. Got frost as well. I think that's the first time I've seen frost. Channel 1 frost, draw a card. How much? I have a plasma. This gives me quite a bit of lightning. Some glass, some lightning. Take the cool-headed. Gain 4 block at the start of the next 2 turns. Channel 1 lightning. That's pretty good. Whenever you evoke lightning, deal 6 damage to each enemy hit. Taken. 7 damage, draw a card for each unique orb you have. Arguably gotten a little bit better now that glass is a thing. Ooh, that's a 0 cost attack as well, so that synergizes with Feral. I'll take that too. Phantom time. Okay. FTL. FTL again. Boot sequence. And storm. Alright, subroutine first. Then thunder. Then iteration. Get a free hit in from channeling the lightning as well. Playing a power gives us the lightning, gives us a free hit. Okay, chipping for the slippery very quickly. Turns into 2 weak. That's quite nice. I think we go block and then fusion. Right, buddy. Tesla coil. Triggers both the lightning. And we get a free hit. And do it again. Channel glass. Channel frost. Channel zap again. We may as well do it now before the attack damage goes down. This deck is definitely going somewhere. It maybe just needs a bit more block in it. Get a cheaper buffer. 1 week, 2 week. Get block off of the ice. FTL. And again. And then that. Zap to trigger the lightning, four-headed triggers more lightning, and they're dead. I am liking this deck setup quite a lot. This is working quite well. Ooh, I'm probably going to take Rainbow. 1 lightning, 1 frost, 1 dark. We also have Hyper Beam, 26 damage to all enemies lose 3 focus. Definitely does not go well with our current deck. Ice Lance is new. 19 damage, channel 3 frost. Also solidly not bad. I think I want this one because it has lightning in it, but it also does exhaust, whereas this one does not. Well, let's just take Ice Lance because it's new. They both do 3 orbs. They're both quite good. Greetings, Beep. Not here to annoy me. What an unusual little construct. I only have 1 strike. That's awful. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold to gain an energy. And the golden compass that I've used before. Sure. Who needs gold anyway? Maybe I should get a... Well, we're going to get a ton of gold here, aren't we? That's 600 gold right there. Immediately FTL, boost sequence. Not going to manage to fully block, unfortunately. But I think you just straight up die anyhow, yeah. Who needs to block it and get the stun on if it just dies in 1 turn anyway? Ice Lance. It's good. This is good. Another storm. Go power deck. Okay, boot sequence. Storm, thunder. Play everything. I can. I have the energy for it. Wait, I need that. Subroutine Ice Lance, I think? Yeah, I think so. Radiant Tincture. Is that better than a flat 20 damage? Probably. Take my card back. And I get more money for taking it back again. Gunk up, 4 damage 3 times that are slimed into your discard pile. None of these really fit with what I'm currently going with. Nope. No thank you. I skip. Play a power gain and energy, it makes that cheaper. Boot sequence for the block. Yeah, I do want to defend, unfortunately. But that means I take no damage. Barrel first. That means I can then play this twice. Let's hit the weak one at the back. That plays for free. Yeah. And we hope the lightning hits the one at the front. It probably won't. There's only a 25% chance. Didn't happen, but the one at the back died. Storm. Plays for free. You go down. You go down. Weak potion. Refract again? Sure. Deal 11 damage to all enemies, evoke all of your orbs. Genetic algorithm. One block permanently increases by 3. The Gambit. Gain 50 block if you take unblocked attack damage this combat. Die. This combat? That seems bad. I think the only reason I would ever take that is if I was the Ironclad and I had Barricade. And that 50 block never really left. Another Storm. Enchanted attack to deal 9 additional damage. Take another Storm. I'm gonna take Flash of Steel, because it combos with Feral. We have the Big Louse. Boot sequence. Oh, well. Mediocre turn. There's a power. There's another one. There's something I can't play. Subroutine first. Thunder is free. Buffer blocks this incoming attack. Defend does absolutely nothing because I'm already buffered from this. Feral first. That hits once, twice. More lightning. More lightning. See, usually I quite like Claw. But even with Feral, I think it's going to scale a bit too slowly to be of too much use. I'll take the Apply Weak again instead. There is a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its colour-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the centre, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the centre is so tempting. I'm just gonna grab the gold. And I get a chance to smith something. I could make subroutine 0. Did we play a power 2 lightning? That just adds 5 damage. That's quite underwhelming. Damage. That makes that 1. That makes that 1. Yeah, let's have a cheap fusion. The gold! And the eternal feather. Sure, that'll heal me up to full. I can smith something else, like the ferrule, and make that cheaper. I'll take the choice of 2. Whenever you play an attack, gain a block. Or at the start of your turn, deal damage to the turn number. What percentage of my deck is attacks? You know what, sure. You should be happy I chose you, the doll proclaims triumphantly. Alright, Decacenta Miller quadrupede. It doesn't really matter too much. The one at the back. Boot sequence. Lightning. Play everything. Maybe I should use up a potion. I keep getting more of them and not having room. 25 damage, add 3 random 0 cards into your hand for free. Down you go. Reboot. Add vulnerable. Trigger lightning. No, I'll save you for later. Maybe, provided it ever comes around again. Don't think that one's too much use with only 1 energy. Storm? Storm? Gain frost? Chip damage? Feral? Gonna take some damage this turn. It's alright. Subroutines come up a little bit late for my liking. Draws 2 cards. Play it for the lightning. Weaken you. Weaken you. Kill you and lightning everything. Yeah, that just straight up kills. Nice. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in event rooms. Uproar. 5 damage twice. Play a random attack from your draw pile. Deal 9 damage, gain 1 focus this turn. Let's upgrade to 2. It does. Channel a random orb. I'll channel a random orb. All of the money. Lose an orb slot, gain 2 strength, 2 dex. Not helpful right now. Rainbow, definitely yes. If you gain gold, raise your max HP by 1, and that's going to happen every time I add a card to my deck, so that's going to happen fairly often. I'll take it. Every 10 cards you draw gain an energy. I mean, it is a power. See? There's 1 max HP. And I'll take Pantograph. Fell immediately. 1 week. 2 week. Boot sequence. Get some frost in there. FTL once. FTL twice. Flash of Steel. Lightning on power. Get some lightning going. And buffer. And good, that kills you. I think we're all good here, really. More power deck. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Automation. Hits once, hits twice. Refract to kill. Super critical, gain 4 energy exhaust. I've got a couple of things with high energy costs. I'll take it. I do not need to heal. Turns into gain 6 energy exhaust. I'm honestly not sure why you'd ever want quite that much energy. Remove the exhaust from the rainbow? Yeah. I think so. We have the insatiable. Alright. Orbs. Orbs. Don't need to play boot sequence here, I can save it. Radiant Tincture might be helpful against you, because it lets me play... Oh, well, maybe not right now, I already have 5. But it would let me play the Frantic Escapes for free, basically, using my extra energy. Powering up. Frantic Escape. Let's use this potion. Don't mind if I do. Energy. FTL plays free. Infinite power. But no block. Another power. Another power. More lightning. More lightning. Barrel first. Let's play that twice. That plays for free. But that plays for free. Should really have played them the other way around. I don't think it matters, though. First time you play a card, it's played an extra time. Next power you play is played an additional time. That's kind of just a weaker version of that, really, isn't it? Kind of. Turns into 0. That removes the ethereal. I'll take the echo form. Signal boost isn't terrible either. A broken one. Let me perfect you. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Vaku plays your first turn for you. What do you think your name is, Steven? Preserved Fog. Remove 5 cards from your deck. Add a Folly. Unplayable Innate Eternal. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free. Well, I am playing Power Deck. There aren't really 5 cards that I want to remove. There are 4, arguably. But maybe not even that, really. Because I don't have much other block in here. I'll take Jeweled Mask. And I think I shall be going with 3 elites along that path. Can I take 3 elites in a row without any healing, though? Sounds a little bit risky. Probably gonna bank a left. Feral. Plays once, plays twice. Hope lightning do thing. Boot sequence. Defend. Fusion. Two damage. Play power, get thing. Channel a random orb. It's dark. I guess I'll dual cast. Doesn't do that much, though. Ouch, minigun. Subroutine, Echo Form, Storm, Automation, Tesla Coil, Tesla Coil. You are so dead next turn. Goodbye. Ball lightning? I need block, though. Not really ball lightning. I need block. I need none of these. None of these. Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there's a sudden torrent of rain. A massive gust of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. Remove automation from your deck or randomize the above card. I'm fine removing automation from my deck. I hate bridges. I hate that particular bridge. I think in general they're alright. Stop combat heal too. Sure. Don't think one vulnerable on the first turn is doing much. Another storm? Sure. I'm rather tempted by catastrophe as well. Yeah. Heals me up for free. That turns into play 3 random cards. For 2 cost. It's pretty good. We have the Bitey Scrolls. Subroutine being played for 0 is excellent. Iteration becomes free. Yeah, that's great news. This should be a quick combat. Echo form. But do I actually want to do that? Or do I want to do Ice Lance? I think is better in this circumstance. I could have played Storm there as well. It doesn't matter. It matters so little. I need some block in my deck. I'm going to take the leap here. Parrying Shield. If you end a turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Don't even need that heal. Thunder Plus. I'm evoking a lot of lightning. Hello. Punch Construct. Instant Storm. Storm again. Subroutine. I'll do Super Critical here. It gives me the Ice Lance. Don't need a boot sequence. Nothing has a damage intent. Okay. Rainbow. And leap. And I think I just defend here. Cubix Construct's charge. Buffer. Thunder. Slip oil. Bang, bang, bang. Lightning. Bang, bang, bang. Dual cast, sure. Why not? Bang, bang, bang. Feral. Char 1 frost for each enemy. That's not going to be terribly helpful against test subject. I skip. Grave of the Forgotten. There is a single grave with a roiling blue flame. I'm afraid for warrior died in battle, but its soul is restless. It wants to keep fighting. You feel it begging to journey with you. But perhaps it's better for it to face the truth. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal the damage to a random enemy. Add a decay to your deck. Enchant a card that exhausts with soul's power. Card loses exhaust. How many things do I have with exhaust? Not many. I could remove exhaust from boot sequence. I guess so. Or super critical. But I think I'd rather have boot sequence, actually. Zero 10 block. You place your hand on the grave and whisper, your fight is over. In response, the soul crashes into yours and a soul fight ensues. Stunned by the countless battles you've endured, it concedes. Hello? Fabricator. Block. If only I had one more energy. If only. I think we go for that one. And buffer. That blocks all of that. And we have a Zap bot. Okay, subroutine. Hit him with the weak. Hit him with the randomness. Double storm. Nice. Hit them with a random assortment of orbs. Guard bot. Stab bot. Dual cast. Yeah. I'll take that block. Super critical being absolutely worthless. Noise bot. Ugh. Feral. FTL once, twice. Hit him with the weakness. Hit him with the storm. Let's hit you with that. Okay, good. Echo form. Thunder. Iteration. You're dead anyway. Ah, the bot scurries away. More thunder! Ah, the Flail Spectral Magi Trio. Storm for free. Boot sequence for free. FTL before I lose the bonus from it. Storm again. Block. Thunder. Right, yeah, the ethereal mess. I remember. Supercritical is once again totally useless. Quite the lightning, though. Why did I take that card? It does not fit with my deck whatsoever. My upgrades are no more. However will I cope? Let's see what Catastrophe does. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. And buffer. Good. They're gone. Speed potion. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Not particularly useful. Capacitor. Cheap power plus orb slots. Upgrade a storm. Alright, buddy. Test subject number C10. Instant Feral. Nice. Rainbow, boot sequence. Tesla coil, and again. A little bit of damage. Do I just see what Catastrophe brings? Let's see what it does. Worth it. Supercritical, actually useful for once. Let's see, I currently have nothing great on that front. Draw a card. Storm. Then Thunder. Then Ice Lance for the block. Then Random Orb. Turns out I don't need the block. Back in action. Sure, I'll Echo Form. I take some damage here. Should be acceptable. It's acceptable. Storm again. Thunder again. Completely negate that attack and the next one. Subroutine comes out right at the end. Not so great. I'll play Storm again. Capacitor is coming up next turn. There it is. Capacitor. And immediately fill those slots. Oh, and capacitor. Hello. Hello. Hello, buddy. Rainbow. Fusion. Block some stuff. You take 10 damage. How much is this gonna do? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Ice Lance. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Random orb. Lightning, lightning. One frost. Lightning, lightning. 9 damage twice. Would have been even more lightning. Get zapped. No problem at all for the defect. What are you doing here? Random garbled lines. Repair you? Make me. That is the opposite of repair. The Architect still stands despite taking 14,591,203,537 damage. There's quite a few people playing this game, aren't there? Epochs discovered. 6 of them. Discovered 54 new cards, 3 new relics, 2 new enemies, 6 new epochs. Score. The ancient trees are not all the same. Each individual tree is shaped by its surroundings. Some are stout and bushy, while others are gnarled and knotted. When fully mature, a manifestation of its immense power is born within, an ancient. Relics unlocked. Every 5 cards you add to your deck heal 15 HP. Energy is conserved between turns. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. I'll play a run with every character. Attracted by the now burning Spire, Orbsman's curiosity was piqued. Blight gone. Why gone? Save to enter? Orbs enters. Orbs living rainbow may be swimming around in the second act. Beat Act 1 with the defect. Now resurrected the defective construct. No simple feat, even for an ancient. Construct, what you lost. Your creator abandoned you. Hides at the top. The defect thanks Meow and heads for the top, seeking answers. Cards unlocked. Loop! At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your outmost orb. Null. 10 damage. Apply 2 weak. Channel 1 dark. And Consuming Shadow. Channel 2 dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. Leftmost? Beat Act 2 with the defect. In the scrapyard, the defect pondered its fate and purpose. Is being okay at a host of functions not desirable? Do we all need to excel at a distinct function? While processing these questions, hello, pops out another construct. Hello, defect responds. My name is Floor. Start each combat with 1 focus. At the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. The first time you channel 7 orbs each combat, deal 30 damage to all enemies. Defect and Flaw fast became friends and exited the scrapyard. It was sad there. They returned to the Spire's mid-floors and are met with a massive bug infestation. The pair get to work in an effort to reduce the bugs to a reasonable level. Gain 2 focus, potion. Channel a dark for each of your orb slots. Gain 2 orb slots. Defect Ascensions unlocked. A being of immense power exercises his form of space and form once a day, shifting the very nature of the Spire. Randomized daily challenges. Cool stuff. Many unlocks. Well, the Defect is as good as it always was. Right. Just need to go back and try these 2 again then. Ascension 1 is the same. I wonder if higher Ascension levels are different from Slay the Spire 1. Daily Challenge. Ooh. Regent Ascension 3. Nope. Nope. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon.